on the camera, right? Some of you guys are gonna have fat ass egos because you don't want to take notes because you think you know better than us, even though you guys don't make even close to the money that we do, right? And you guys genuinely think, oh shit, no, I'm better than these guys. I'm not gonna take any notes. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm taking notes, or I'm just gonna put my phone away, whoopty fucking do. You know what I mean? When we were at Mike's, we knew for a fact, even if they don't make a lot of money, they have a lot of valuable information that they don't even use. But it's information that actually works. Every single thing that they told us is everything that we've implemented in our business. Everything. Those production sheets, they came from his business. Those fucking battle plans came from his business. The fucking remove the branch, intentions, frequency, every tiny little detail that we got was from a business that was already making over 1.2, $2 million a month. Is it a coincidence that a business that didn't do that, aka Driven, aka Warcox, aka Remote Riches, is it a coincidence that the people that didn't take in every single information and only cared about the money, their businesses also died within the first year? It's not a coincidence, right? The reason why my business has consistently done better is because although I already have the information to be able to run this business, I always educate myself. I always take in more information. Zach tells me a million and one things and I listen to him, right? He goes and gets information from other people. I listen to that. The second we hopped on a fucking Zoom call with Mike after a very long time and he's over here praising us saying, oh, you guys made $100,000 a month business, whoop-de-doo. I took out my phone. I was taking notes, right? I take notes to this day. Have you guys seen the video of Mike yelling at me at Remote Riches? Do you guys remember what it was about? Personal development? This is a form of personal development, taking notes. And the only reason I'm saying this is because Mudassar is getting up here, dropping hella game, hella information that you guys are gonna have to use in the future anyways, right? But some of you guys are just dozing off, fucking sleeping, not taking notes. You're fucking nodding your head as if you're gonna remember that shit after 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You're not gonna remember it, bro. Take notes. This company hasn't made only like 20, 30K profit every single month. It's made $100,000 differences. Every single month it makes $100,000 more than it made last month. And that's with shitty systems. Shitty. We still haven't structured everything yet. We still haven't organized everything yet. You guys still don't even show up in suits. You guys only show up in fucking t-shirts and shit. That's because we have our attention on the more important things right now. Does that make sense? And the business has only been up for 8 months now? No, not even, bro. Huh? 7 months. We haven't even hit the year mark. By the time we hit the year mark, we should be at 750 to a million a month. That's the owner, right? Like he's doing some shit, right? That's not us. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. This one's also gonna be a little fast one. I forgot what this one was even about. Oopsie. Body language. Ah, this one's good. Where's Gerardo? He cares a lot about body language. I promise you, 90% of what you guys are gonna do is you're gonna be your body language. Tony, you ever talk on your demos all fucking, yeah, yes, sir. Or you always like, what's up, bro? Hand movement, all that shit, right? You used to be all calm and shit when you first got on demos. You know what I do? I walk into the fucking room. This guy got his fucking feet, just chilling, with his hand. Oh yeah, bro. No, it's okay, bro. Like, dude, nobody. So you know how to share your screen, bro? Fuck it. Like, do you know how to share your screen, bro? Yeah, yeah. Who's seen Gerardo take demos on my desk? Fucking put the fucking feet up, bro. Swear to God. Okay, bro. Anyways, and I'm like, how the fuck did these demos actually take them seriously? You know what I mean? Bro, body language is everything. People could feel your body language. I'm only giving you guys examples for demos, but nobody on a phone call has higher frequency and higher energy than Kevin. Every single time this guy's on a phone call, bro, I never see him relax. The whole time he's like, yeah, bro. So cannot stand still. Yeah, bro. Yeah, him too. If this guy is sitting down, the only thing that means is he's either with a client financing or with a student on the phone financing. That's the only reason why this guy will be sitting down. Other than that, bro, yeah, bro. So like, share your screen for me, bro. Let's go on FaceTime. The Wi-Fi shit. Okay, well, let's go on FaceTime, bro. It's okay.
Yeah,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
comfortable sitting down, like having so much energy, bro.
Never. Never, bro. What you guys got to realize is your client could actually read, feel your energy over the phone, right? So if you guys are slouch, if you guys are, low energy, dude, they could feel that shit. You could feel it. When I was at Remote Riches, when I was dialing, I would never sit down. I literally would not be able to dial if I was sitting down. I would get very lazy. I would get my worst sets, worst demos were when I was sitting down. That guy would jump off the roof. It's crazy. First time I ever saw him, this guy got there was like a little stand or like there's a garden. It was a unique ass place. How do you explain it, bro? It was this big. I'm gonna tell you. It was something that was this big, right? It was an outside area, and this guy just, I guess he just set somebody. That's it. Not even a demo. Hasn't collected shit. Gets on top of it and jumps from it, just so he could look like a monkey. You know what I mean? But but dude, and by the way, this is a highly professional shared space office. That means there's a bunch of other sales reps that are selling like marketing and B2B and all that shit. And then they see us come in dressed well. We didn't come in with hoodies and shit. You were wearing a nice collared shirt, right? But bro, they're seeing this shit. That's because we need high fucking energy. I wasn't that driven, but you guys were fucking blasting music. Would anybody sit down? Rarely. I think the only person that would sit down is probably Yami, right? Yami and Jamie, they would sit down, the girls, you know what I mean? But fucking Aaron V, who's been on Jamil's trainings? You've been on his trainings, right? Some of you guys have been on training. You've been on his trainings, right? Why are you not raising your hand? Participate, bro. Oh, you've been on his training. Yeah. All of you guys got Jamil did, oh, that was Evan. Okay, let's do this, right? And Evan, this is gonna be on YouTube, so I'm gonna not to call you out, you know what I mean? But Evans, can I be honest? I was peeping at Evan's meetings, good information, great information, but holy shit, the boy's sitting down and there's no energy and he's speaking elegantly. And I know that I peeped that the meeting was going for like an hour, and I was like, fuck, I'm getting tired of this shit. They could have been making money right now. Jamil, on the other hand, I swear to God, where's Kevin? Is Kevin here? Kevin, at what point ever were you on a meeting with Jamil and this guy was sitting down? Morning meetings and all that shit. Is it a coincidence that he's the only person that got out of Driven, built his own business, and that shit didn't die? He didn't have to go join another team. Chris had to join another team. Kevin and Abram don't know what they're doing. Jamil's the only one that smokes weed, has a penthouse, still has his car, takes care of his family, still buys real designer clothes, and still makes a shit ton of fucking money. Has nothing to do with his skill set. He's very, very skilled, but that's because no matter what happens, nothing could change his frequency, his energy. Does that make sense? Consistency for you guys is very, very important. A lot of you guys get affected by shit that happens outside of your work. Bro, you're in a sales environment. Shit's gonna happen outside of your work, I promise you. You know what I mean? That should not affect how you come into work and how you die and how you make money. Because, bro, just because the prospect doesn't care what happened to you, the prospect just wants to be able to go help themselves. They're pretty selfish, right? In a reasonable way. So for them, you have to have the same fucking posture. Doesn't matter if your girl broke up with you, you're having family problems, whoopty fucking do. Posture should be the same. If you're not on a phone call, you could be sad and shit, whatever. But the second that motherfucker picks up, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? You know what I mean? High energy, high frequency, and everything. Because even if you had a shitty ass fucking set, because you had high energy and you made them feel good on the phone call, they're gonna show up. Even if it did not make sense, they're gonna show up. How high was my frequency?
It's high.
Bro, emphasis. Both of you guys, when I was setting you guys, you two, I was playing with the fucking. You ever saw the fucking orange ball, the mini basketball? I was playing with that shit. I was just fucking throwing it on the wall. I was like, yeah, bro. Boom. Yeah, bro. So For you, I was fucking playing with that shit. And I'm over here kicking it and shit. If I get out of breath, I get out of breath, I put it, I'm like, you know what I mean? What happened? Screenshot this box. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If I get out of breath, I would literally go mute. But I was like fucking around when I was setting you guys the whole time. I had so much fucking energy. The good thing is I was the only one. Both of you guys, I set you guys on the weekend. Both of you guys. So you guys, bro, it was beautiful. You know what I mean? No one in the room. It's just me in a nice little fucking 300 square foot office, maybe less than that. You know what I mean? Set both of you guys beautiful sets, right? Beautiful credit scores, you know what I mean? Right? And bro, I swear to God, both of you guys fucking for both of you guys, I had the orange ball. For both of you guys, I would be like, okay, bro, what's your let's go. Mute it. Like 700. Oh, that's fire, bro. That's fire, bro. Because I get that fucking hype both times, bro. I remember vividly. For you, I was kicking it. So the second you said 700, fucking slammed that shit. For you, I had it in my hand. You know what I mean? But high energy, bro. You guys are here to have fun. The second you guys realize, holy shit, I could go set, have high energy, have fun, and make a shit ton of money, the game gets so much easier, bro. Right? Game gets so much fucking easier. For her, yeah, there's some times where she's sitting down and dialing and shit. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, she's outside fucking walking around. You know what I mean? The whole time. I would never see her. You know what I mean? Eddie, same shit. I'm kind of, it's not a coincidence that the people that have the highest frequency, highest energy are making the most amount of money. Body language matters. Your prospects, your clients can feel your body. They could feel, even if you're on a phone call, they could tell if you're smiling or not. Even if you talk to them, if you're smiling, you speak a little bit differently. Does that make sense? So they could tell if you're actually happy or sad, if you're actually mild. This is not customer service, bro. You're in high ticket sales. High ticket sales is the most unique way of selling people. There's no filters, there's no HR, there's no, you could say whatever you want, do whatever you want, so make a lot of money. Any agency, any company that treats this like it's like fucking corporate does not make a lot of money. Only the agencies that do not care and they're like, fuck, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I need to be unique with how I actually sell my clients are the ones that make the most amount of money. Emphasis, by the way, our company is head to head with Brez's company, right? They're on like they make around 300 to 300, right? I know, but that's what I'm saying. Is like they're on 300.
Yeah.
Boom.
Probably lower now.
Lower now. Yeah, because financing is a bitch. But bro, 300. How? Brez's company has way more people and they've been running for about what, 4 years, 5 years?
I have 2 million followers.
2 million, and they have a fucking guy with 2 million followers. The only reason why we're able to do so much better is because, bro, we run this shit differently. You know what I mean? We're so much more serious about our sales aspect. The sales reps are not fucking, bro, they don't even walk people on. You know that, right? Eddie, you would set an appointment and you would just have to pray to God that both the prospect and the closer show up at the same time. That's dumb. The setter does not set up, the setter does not hand the appointment over.
Their system's in operation.
It's the way we run it. What?
Their thing is that they already have the name brands, right?
Yeah.
So they're just hoping they're gonna close because of the name, because of the
That's actually most of the reason why they actually closed. We were listening to some of their calls. It's respectfully not that good. I love Brez though. Brez is a smart kid. You know what I mean? But even why walking on is so important, right? The job of a set, like, has anybody done scrap? Turn your mic.
on that's 4x4 or
Yeah, so in track with a 4x4, right? There's four people, right? They run, and then you have to hand off the baton, right? You literally have to hand it off, and then once the other guy grabs the baton, that's when they go run it, and then they give it to somebody else. That's how I want you guys to view this, right? The walking on is handing off the baton. What's the baton? That's the client, right? You want to give like hand it off as good as you can. If you drop that shit, if you mess up, it's gonna be you're probably gonna lose the race. You know what I mean? So hand off the baton, and as a closer, you have to hand off the baton to the onboarder. As in, it's your responsibility to hand it off. You can't just be like, hey, okay, here's the link, bro, go join it. Hand it off, right? Have them join the Zoom meeting, you join the Zoom meeting, hand it off, and then now onboard is gonna take care of it, right? I wanna sh
Feel so make it feel. Know what I mean? Feel so.
handed off to the onboarder, made them feel the onboarder made them feel great. They consistently got accountability, accountability, accountability. By the time they come here, they're like, wow, these guys are very good at what they do. This is a professional environment. I'm very grateful that I got here. Does that make sense? I wanna give you guys like a live example right now, right? That girl, Kevin, where'd she come from? Temecula? That girl. She's the one that was yesterday, right? Where we're gonna onboard her today. The way you brought her in, bro, it wasn't a good way. We're just talking about how you have to hand off the baton, right? So a setter has to hand off the baton to the closer in the cleanest, nicest, most formal way, right? To just have her come in, right? And not show her around the office, or even if you're gonna give her to Noah, it's not just like, hey, that's Noah, go with her. No, be like, hey, this is Noah Davis, bro. He knows the ins and outs of this. Like obviously I broke everything down to you. He's gonna show you what the next 90 days of your journey is even gonna look like, and he's gonna go deep dive. Noah, this is what's her name? Noah, this is Elena, right? She's serious. She joined yesterday. She's excited. I break everything down to her, make her feel welcome. And Elena, I'm gonna talk to you right after, okay? That is a good way to go. Make her feel comfortable, not just that you bring her in. Noah, handle her. Yeah, that is not a good way to
You feel
hand off the
good, bro.
baton. Figure, like, I mean, look at it. Try to, every time you guys do something, try to see from the client's perspective. How does the client feel right now? I know for a fact when the client is on the phone call with me right now, he's confused. The second I'm about to set him right now, he's like curious. The second he got saying he's on the demo, he's scared. The second he took action, he's a little bit more scared. Okay? You guys were scared when you took action on yourself, right? He's a little bit more scared. You were scared? You came back actually. Even better. You were pretty damn fucking scared, huh? Right? Boom. He's scared, right? So what do? The second the client gets done, I give him a phone call literally 5 to 10 minutes after their onboarding. Carlos, congratulations, bro. I'm very, very happy for you. But here's the thing though, again, like I said on the phone call, bro, something like this is the hardest thing you've ever done. I gave you this phone call and I gave you this phone call. I think I told you this in person, maybe. But you remember, let me know if you remember this phone call that I gave you. Huh? But this is verbatim what I said. This is huge. This is also gonna make sure your clients feel good again. I called them and I said, look, bro, dude, you just made a decision on yourself. Like I said on the phone call, this is the hardest thing you've ever done, right? But again, the good thing is we're here for you. So this is what I want to do. Alex, I want to ask you for permission, bro. But for two things. Number one, I want you to give me the permission to consistently annoy the fuck out of you. Like I will call you randomly, bro, and make sure you're actually going through the whole program. Okay? Like even if I call you at 1 o'clock, you don't have to pick up. Is that cool? Amazing. Secondly, Alex, I want to be able to respectfully talk shit if you ever give me excuses, bro. Like if you come up to me and you say, yo, bro, like I don't know, this is hard, I didn't think it was gonna be this hard. Can I like respectfully talk shit? Because again, Alex, it's not for you, it's for your family. Do you give me permission to do that? Amazing. Yeah. You remember that conversation? Yeah, bro, I needed that. Right? 3 days later, he gives me a call and he's like, bro, this is exactly what you did on me, bro. You know what I mean? But do you remember that phone call? I think I called you on that too, right? Did I call you or I told you in person? Yeah. So, bro, the whole process is identical. I'm so glad I have both of you guys here, bro. Because I could always tell you guys, I did the same process. I did the same thing with every single. You were there listening to every single phone call, every single demo, every single close. Adrian, when Chris was on the phone, Kevin the Wood. I remember he was on the phone with you and they're just sitting there talking shit. I was just listening. I was just listening, saying what Terry should say it. And all of a sudden, I want the guy's team now. Exactly. That's unique, bro. It was always the same. What's up?
Bro. So, I mean, I think a lot of them know, but Moonster blows me the mind.
Yeah.
And mind you, I paid this guy only $50. All right, I was $500. Yeah. Took him 3 hours to close me. And still, bro, when I showed up to the office, he was like, "Yo, Tony, what's up, G?" And I felt
Yeah, good, right?
special. I was like,
That's what I'm saying,
bro, he
bro.
goes back to the sales room and doesn't give a fuck. All right, but it's the whole point.
It's about the service. He made him feel good. He made him feel welcome. He made him feel like, yo, this is family, this is environment, bro. Come here. The whole process needs to be smooth. That's why I told Mia opens up my thing and she's like, bro, these setters and salespeople need to have awareness. I'm like, bro, if you really like, if the student is good, if the student is taken care of and he's getting the service, this should not affect him in any way. Business is business. You know what I mean? The front end of things, the reason why we created this for obvious reasons is because it's business. Everyone here wants to make more money. The reason why we created this is so we can make more money. But from the back end, the purpose is to be able to help as many people as we can go be in the same positions that we're at. Does that make sense? So every single client, every single student, if they're sold properly with ethics, should not worry too much about the fact that we run our environment the way we do. Bunch of young guys come here, have a lot of fun, make a lot of money, help a lot of people. That's a good ass fucking motto. I don't know why that should be a problem. She's like, oh, okay, I was just letting you know. I'm like, thank you. But yeah, you guys are good. Your body language matters. Make sure you guys have high fucking energy, bro. I don't want to see you guys all slouching and shit. If you're sitting down, you guys better be financing somebody or some shit like that. We're not gonna force you guys, but I'm just saying, if you guys want to make the most amount of money, bro, have high energy, walk around. You're gonna get great sets, great clothes, and everything. Does that make sense? Come on, baby. Any questions? Good? Come on. Good? Come on, baby. Let's get to production.